a lot of notes have come out in the last 1 week which say that the commentary from the end clients as well as the IT companies is now increasingly looking okay, not looking as bad, so on and so forth. There was a note from Macquarie which said that maybe it's a decade of IT service companies versus product companies over the last decade because they will help clients navigate through the AI jungle. I would love to know, how do you think about the Indian IT space, large cap IT services, mid-sized companies, product companies, ER&D? Are you constructive, and if so, what's the first amongst equals?
Oh, Neeraj, I think you just summarized very well. I've been saying this for a long while that AI is the internet moment for entire technology world and for IT services company in India. There have been a lot of concerns that AI will cannibalize and negatively impact IT services company in India. But I don't think so that's going to be the case. I think there will be, a resetting of skill sets within the IT companies, and IT companies are pretty agile. They've navigated multiple technology shifts and trends over the last 20 years as the world moved, from ERP or cloud to ERP to cloud to digital and so on and so forth. And I think this is going to be the internet moment of the world, which effectively I mean the tech spends that we over the next 10 years, the surge that we'll see will be very significant. And as you rightly said, IT services company have a very important role to play because now that AI is here, or Chat GPT or whatever other fundamental foundation models are in place, those need to be implemented, and that can only be done and integrated into businesses, and that will mean huge amount of workflow for IT services companies. So I think while the near term got clouded because of the tariff driven impact or fear of US economy slipping into recession, but incrementally clients in US are realizing, given that we have now withdrawal of tariffs or reversals, the US economy is being able to weather that. So the short term impact is not so negative. And I think medium term, we have started seeing AI driven deals, flowing in. So I clearly think that the next 5 or 7 years can be very significant, maybe in terms of growth trajectory for IT companies. And given that the stock's already down about 15 to 20% from where they were, 3 months back, I certainly think that this is one pocket of the market where I clearly see that there's a gap between the overhang of fear and what the valuations are. So valuations present an attractive opportunity. You look a lot of large cap IT companies. Now they already had 4.5, 5% earnings yield kind of a thing, and that's where typically we've seen the sector or companies tend to bottom out. So I clearly think this is a good time to buy into some of these companies, take a slightly more medium term, longer term view, and the growth trajectory for the sector will certainly accelerate. And obviously, it will give rise to new champions as well. Every cycle in technology has given birth to new companies. Last cycle we saw in the last 5 or 6 years, you see Persistent and Coforge emerged, where they delivered very outlier growth over the last 6, 7 years. And from companies which are small in size at about 400, $500 million of revenues in 6, 7 years, these companies have delivered breakout growth, and all of them are now in $1.5 billion club, aiming for a $2 billion revenue. So I'm very sure that while large caps company will do well, there will be new companies that will emerge riding on the AI wave, and which will deliver breakout growth and probably get into $1 billion, $2 billion kind of a revenue club.